The time is 8:50 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, July 17th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Chillo Morning News on this Wednesday morning, July 17th, 2019. Good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, July 17th, 2019, 8:50 a.m. And it is 80 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Chillo Water News at 8:50 is Trump's harsh attacks produce a debate he wants in Socialist Democrats. Earthquake 4.2 quake strikes through Ridgecrest, California, near the San Francisco area. Trump set for Greenville, North Carolina campaign rally. Tape shows Donald Trump and Free Epstein discussing women at 1992 party. Rapper Senator Cleaver sends colleagues with a protest of partisanship. Trump makes 13 false claims in cabinet meeting. Intense heat wave expected to make 2/3 of the nation. El Chapo citizen today may be the last time the public ever sees him. Suspect nabbed for murder Louisiana civil rights leader. Activist Sadie Rutherford Joseph, who was found dead in a car. Sanders campaign vents frustration of media and bulls. Kim Jong got his push to the limits of the friendship with Trump. Pakistani police arrest last a Tabi founder Hafiz Saeed. U.S. unsure about circumstances of take control of Iran. Washington wants to sanction Turkey over the Russian arms deal, but it could backfire. Zero money for basic. Pot second fire department maintenance in a month before amputation accident. EU opens Amazon antitrust investigation. Washington rips Silicon Valley, but don't expect much action. Yep. Look at that stock today, Al. Down 23.53 at 27,335.63. SP 5 down 10.26 at 3,004.04. The Nasdaq down 35.39 at 8222.80. Elon's tournament was a sham and incredibly candid interview. Elusive asked right definitely wanted in the interview this year, ESA said. Why is Alzheimer's risk higher for women? Alberman hospitalized with flesh-eating bacteria after kayak in the river. First Ebola case at African border metropolis could be a game changer. WHO leader warns. The United States in the breach of a World Trade Organization ruling and subject to sanctions from China unless it removes certain tariffs against Beijing and the international trade by the rule Wednesday. Sudan military council signs long-awaited civilian power sharing deal. EU investigating on use of vendor data. Staff grade Japan's export restrictions could have dire consequences for global economy. Sudan's ruling military council and pro-democracy opposition have signed a power sharing agreement after months of debate over the formation of the transitional government and violent protests. The State Department announced a sanction for senior Myanmar military officials for gross human rights violation committed against a ring of people. In San Francisco, a public defender notified a man accused of being a registered rapist says DNA evidence should be thrown up because it was obtained illegally. Eagle Scott Wells expected to drop after Mormon church partnership. Boston, as more and more young people begin to use e-cigarettes and other vapor products with nicotine after the addiction tempered by the uphill fiber. Student lawmakers made the push Tuesday for Massachusetts. Richard Parker's going to be released by the defender. Massachusetts graduate student in Norfolk. He was convicted of charge of 50 to kidnapping, assault, and endangerment of an intimidation witness. Weymouth, a gas attendant who was pistol whipped by robbers earlier this year is now being treated alive for the injury after being hit with a car Monday night. Police said the 64-year-old of the mobile gas station. Jurors will blame in the life following Kingston crash. Peter Choldusad, 8 to 4. Time out for a sports report. Plus, the Red Sox followed the Toronto Blue Jays last night at Fenway Park, 10-4. Sox are the days granted with Edward Rodriguez man for the Red Sox. Georgia leaded group SEC pack chasing powerhouse Alabama. And Perkins jokes about Dan Wilson game way to New Orleans. There's everywhere it's food. Peter Chill Newsab is 855. Tied out for Peter Chill traffic transit check. Beep for the MBTA. We're not in service operator. Reduce speeds and service levels due to ongoing system problems during JFK UMass. Shuttle bus. Place blue line service between Maverick and Golden Noodle Power Department and Government Center. Please effect delays as passenger use SL free service between East Boston and downtown. And commuter rail. Middlebury train 0110 807 inbound as part of Middlebury Department 25 35 minutes basket due to the Suicide train disabled train 008. And the ferries are looking good. All right. Look at the downwards and byways. 95, southbound side between Pawtucket Providence, 95, northbound side between Crescent Island, Providence, 185, westbound side between 114 and Seacock 44 in Providence, 146 southbound side between 1595 and downtown Providence, 146 both ends around. Sales one north speed around there, northbound side, so 126 out of 120 to the recycle stretch, 13 eastbound side, also the James side Newport stretch, on the Newport Bridge, Battle Bridge on northbound southbound side, a little bit slow, but not too bad. Route 4 and southbound side, also between 102 exit out of Route 1 and North Kingstown. Out of the Cape, Route 6 to the eastbound side, low sort to 184 to Dennis. Port Bridge to the southbound side, low sort train at the northbound side, low sort to the Board Roadway. 195 at the northbound side, also for Route 24 out in Random Stretch. 95 northbound side, also between the north, 120 Canton, 495 at the northbound side, Route 16 in Milford, the Bass Pike out in Westburg. 24, both ends around 123 in Buckton and 24, hip again between Harrison Wolf and Avon on the 120, the Canton on the northbound side, 24. 3 to the northbound side, slower around 18 and waving on the rate to split 18 and 3 to the southbound side, also 139 out in Marshfield, 120 to the northbound side, between the rate to split down to 24 in Randolph and hip again between Boston 3, 135 and Needham and Route 20 Waltham, Mass Pike eastbound side, also between Natick all the way down the 7th Expressway downtown Boston, Mass Pike westbound, slow and loaded down to South Boston and hip again another thread, Brighton Tolls. 495 to the northbound side to 85 and Milford the Mass Pike out in Westburst. 7th Expressway, southbound side, also between the gas tank and the Braintree, 7th Expressway, northbound side between split on and Mass Pike downtown Boston, 93, both ends downtown Boston, backed up. 93, southbound side, slow between 495 and Andover and the Zig Bridge downtown Boston. Down at 128 and Redden and Hibbets in between 93 and Somerville. On 93, all the way down Zig Bridge and 128 to northbound side, so between 95 and Puberty on 114, 128 to southbound side, a little so around the Linfield stretch all the way down under Route 2 and Lexington, 128 to northbound side, a little between Route 2 and Lexington all the way down under Route 3 out in Burlington, Route 3 to the southbound side, 495, 128 to Burlington. 495 at the southbound side, so between Hudson and Marlborough, but 495 at the northbound side, so between Wilton and Westburg, and 93 southbound side, so between Andover and Red on 128, 93 at the northbound side, so I'm 128 at Redden after Stoneup. 93 southbound side, Wilson, same after every trip back at the southbound side, Little Store and the Merrimack after stretch. 95 looking good from 128 out in Puberty all the way out to Portsmouth after, and the main trip back looking good from York all the way to the Augusta, Maine, and 95 at the southbound side, Little Store on the Augusta, Maine, and 93 at the northbound side, Little Store, Cargo after 8789, 91 at the southbound side, Little Store, U.S. Canadian went up to Vermont, and now it's 15 and 55 at the northbound side, so the South American U.S. Canadian border is Connecticut, 95 at the northbound side, the Little Store between West Haven and Wayman, 95 at the southbound side, with Norwalk line of Greenwich, Connecticut, Bear Parkway, westbound side with Bridgeport down at Greenwich, Connecticut, and Bear Parkway, westbound side of New Haven, Stretch, 84 westbound side, also between Newtown and Denver, Connecticut, 84 eastbound side, so between West Harvard and Harvard, Connecticut, 91 at northbound side, so at Glastonbury down at 84 Harvard, Connecticut, 91 at southbound side, so 21 down at 84 Harvard, Connecticut, and Peter Childress side, 859, time now for weather report. Looking at the radar side, illuminated shows a lot of shots of thunder search line from southwest New Hampshire, stretching west New Hampshire at limited direction. Left batch of showers of storm line from Concord, New Hampshire, up to Liquid New Hampshire, stretching out of 7 Maine and rain showers and light rain showers off the New Hampshire and light batch of rain showers in Norfolk and Rhode Island and the southern North County and Rentham, and light rain showers in Amherst and west of Springfield. Remnants of Hurricane Barry will cross some of the Wiggins, breaking showers and scattered thunderstorms. Some feathers remain produced locally. Temperature wind gusts, especially for Newfoundland safety. Then, heavy downpours could also be leading 1 to 2 inches per hour per rainfall rates, which could lead to localized flooding of river and port drainage areas. And every rainfall is forecasted showers from this. After that, for tonight, remnants of Hurricane Barry will move across 7 New England with green shots at scattered thunderstorms every that possibly expected to win. 1 to 2 inches per rainfall rates, which could lead to localized flooding of urban and Puerto Rico areas. And Friday and Monday, increasing heat and humidity with higher conditions on Sunday. Much of the material could have a heat index of about 95, 100 Friday, Sunday, and a heat index of 100 up to 110 on Saturday. Heat index of the media should have been expected of 1 day heat index of 100 to 104, or 2 day heat index of 95 to 99. Excessive heat warnings are expected 1 day heat index of 105 or higher. Wait, forecast go like this. Hey, chance of thunderstorms May afternoon. Thunderstorms been discussed with the day rain. Most skies for the 80 degrees southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Chance for the 40% new about 3/4 avalanche possible for tonight. Check the showers and thunderstorms that showers possible at thunderstorm at 9 p.m. Some storms been discussed with the rain. Classic USA 1 degrees light wind. Chance for 6%. New amounts being half a quarter inch possible for Thursday. Showers possible be at thunderstorm. Some storms been discovered rain and classic at 73 degrees and north east at about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Chance for this. 7% new about 3/4 1 inch possible for Thursday night 8. Check the shots and thunderstorms at some storms produce every rain. Punch up to 9 p.m. Otherwise, most skies at 62 degrees on north wind chance for 40%. New amount 3/4 inch possible for thunderstorms for Friday. Punch at 80 degrees. A low 73 degrees. Covering coming southwest about 5 to 6 miles in the afternoon for Saturday. Punch up to for 80 hours. Mostly sunny hot. About 98 about 75 degrees. Wind west about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Sunday. Punch for 7 hours. Most sunny skies about 94 about 71 degrees. West wind for Monday at 6 hours. Punch west, punch southern most skies with 85 at 67 degrees, covering coming southwest with 5 miles an afternoon, just with 40%. And for Tuesday, punch south with 85 degrees. But wind coming to west by 5 miles an afternoon. Right now, not as fair to 80 degrees. And that's me for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this. Good morning, July 17th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good morning and a good day. Hope you have a wonderful day.